In 1677, a text appeared claiming to hold the highest secrets of alchemical transformation. It's called the Mutus Liber, or Silent Book, because it contains almost no explanatory words. This first plate presents a programmatic blueprint for the great work, encoded within the familiar biblical scene of Jacob's dream. It establishes the visual grammar used throughout the rest of the book. The only explicit instruction provided is a single Latin phrase: read, read, read again, pray, work, and you will find. The challenge is learning how to read a book that refuses to speak. At the bottom of the frame, the sleeping man represents the prima materia, matter that possesses hidden potential but remains dormant. He also represents the ordinary ego, unaware of the cosmic connections actively circulating around him. Interpreting these symbols requires moving past literal observation and engaging a different manner of seeing. The alchemist must transform their own perception before they can transform the substance in the vessel. At the top, two angels blow trumpets, interrupting the silence of that dormant state. This sound serves as an initiatory call. It breaks the inertia of ordinary consciousness and summons the adept to begin the work. This disruption aligns with the stage of Negrito. It is a phase of decomposition and symbolic death, where established forms lose their stability so that a new configuration can eventually emerge. The great work begins with this profound internal awakening to the possibilities hidden within the darkness of the first matter. The latter serves as the hermetic axis, establishing direct communication between the terrestrial world and the celestial realm. The angels moving up the rungs represent the principle of solve, or dissolution. This upward path involves making heavy matter volatile. The substance is purified and spiritualized, washing away its dense impurities until it becomes subtle. This purification corresponds to the albedo, or the whitening stage. The material is clarified and open to higher influences. While this ascent is necessary, an alchemist who only seeks the spiritual height leaves the work unfinished. This necessitates the counter-movement of the descending angels, representing the principle of coagula, or fixation. Whatever has been spiritualized during the ascent must now descend and become fixed in a physical form. The spirit must be embodied in transformed matter. This diagram shows the reception of that celestial influence, often referred to as the spiritus mundi, or celestial dew. Here, the operators wring the cloths to capture that dew in a basin. They are physically fixing the invisible energy into a terrestrial substance. This bidirectional flow is a mercurial function. It dissolves boundaries and mediates between spirit and matter, or the volatile and the fixed. The goal is a marriage of heaven and earth, circulating the two until the earthly substance becomes capable of carrying the celestial influence. When these paths are integrated, the work reaches the rubedo, or reddening. This is the final conjunction, where the purified spirit is permanently fixed within matter. Carl Jung found an extraordinarily rich symbolic parallel between these alchemical sequences and the internal processes occurring in the human mind. He used the term individuation to describe how the ego recognizes and integrates with the vast unknown of the unconscious. The angels on the ladder can be seen as the movement of psychic contents between these levels, building a totality capable of holding opposites in relationship. This union results in the realization of the self, an organizing image of psychic wholeness. This entire process leads back to the most overlooked detail at the bottom of the first plate, the stone Jacob uses as a pillow. In an alchemical reading, this ordinary rock represents the goal sought by the adept, the philosopher's stone. This reveals a paradox. The treasure the alchemist seeks in the heavens is already present in the stone upon which the sleeper rests. The stone is not waiting at the end of a long path. It is already beneath the sleeper, waiting for consciousness to awaken to what has always been there.